Morning, Steve Freed in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, overnight prices are a little bit higher, rebounding from yesterday's big losses. After the dust settled, there was some talk that in the beans, the weakness yesterday was due to talk that maybe beans from South America would be imported into the United States. There's always been talk that maybe meal might come in to satisfy old crop demand before our new crop harvest. But anyway, the rumors may have triggered some of the selling that we saw yesterday. Also in the corn and wheat markets, there's just concern about global demand, and it seemed like for the most part those markets were following the outside markets. Today the dollar is lower and most commodities are higher, and so the grains are a little bit higher. Specifically in each market, we'll be watching export sales data today to see if there's any pickup in demand, especially in the corn because of the sales that we have heard about over the past week. Also, in the wheat market, there's concern that maybe world wheat trade will be flat, and without that pickup in demand, wheat market may be vulnerable for a little bit more weakness as we get closer to the U.S. and Northern Hemisphere harvest. As far as weather is concerned, we've got a storm right now over the western part of the Midwest. It's going to drop heavy amounts of moisture parts of Iowa and Missouri. That storm will move into Illinois in the next couple of days and drop heavy rains there and slow plantings in those areas. The extended models are trying to be quote-unquote normal with rains and maybe a little bit normal to below temperatures. Normal rains would be better than what we have in the next 48 hours, but we still need a window to get this corn crop planted on a timely basis. Other than that, we'll be watching pretty closely some of the economic news and see just how the economy globally is actually moving, whether it's slowing down or sideways or actually at some point might show some improvement. The next big report that we have to be looking at is the USDA's May 10th supply and demand report that will revise this year's S&Ds for U.S. and the globe and come out with their first guess for 2013 and 2014 for both U.S. and world. Most people are gearing up for mostly a bearish report. Right now they'll just be working with trend yields and a percentage of supply plugged in for demand, and carryout should be up. And then the real fun begins as we try to fine-tune those S&Ds as the crop progress continues. Second day of the Kansas wheat tour, they moved across the western part of the state where it's been the driest, and yields were below last year. So there's a little bit of concern that this year's U.S. hard red winter wheat crop may not be as big as some people hope. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services, and have a safe and profitable trading day.
Really? Yes, sir.